Number 19. The table shows the linear relationship between the number of cars, C, on a commuter train and the maximum number of passengers and crew, P, that the train can carry. Which equation represents the linear relationship between C and P? So if we know that there's a linear relationship and we have this table that contains points for C and P, we can use the slope-intercept form and then compare that equation to the answer choices we have. So how can we know if C is equal to X or P is equal to Y? We can replace those values in the equation. We'll use this two values 3 and 174 using the A equation. 55 times 3 minus 174 has to be equal to negative 9. 55 times 3 is 165 minus 174 equal to negative 9. 165 minus 174 is negative 9. This equation is consistent. Negative 9 is equal to negative 9. But what about if we use, if C is equal to Y and P is equal to X? So it could be 55 times 174 minus 3 equal to negative 9. So just looking at this, we know that it won't be consistent because 55 times 174, it's 900, 570 minus 3 equal to negative 9. No, that won't happen. So this is the right way. C is equal to X. Now that we know the variables, the slope-intercept will be equal to this. We said that P is equal to Y, so P equal, the slope is the slope, M, X is equal to C plus B. Now we don't need P and C, but we need the slope, we need B. We can find the slope with the slope equation. So we can find M and we'll have the value P. Then with this P we'll get the right answer. Let's find the slope. The equation of a slope is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 divided by x sub 2 minus x sub 1. And these values are over here. We'll use these 2 points. This one will be y sub 2, this one y sub 1, and this will be x sub 1, and 5 is x sub 2. So let's replace the values in the equation. The slope is equal to the slope is equal to 284 minus 174 divided by x sub 2 is 5 minus x sub 1 is 3. Now the slope will be equal to 284 minus 174 is 110. 5 minus 3 is 2. Finally, the slope is equal to 110 divided by 2 is 55, which is this 55 we have in all the answer choices. So we have the value of the slope. Now we can find b. Let's use these 2 points and we'll replace in the slope-intercept form. So p is equal to 174 equal to the slope is 55, c is equal to 3, 55 times 3 plus b. 174 is equal to 55 times 3 is 165 plus b. 174, this positive 165 will subtract to the other side of the equation, negative 165 equal to b. 174 minus 165 is equal to 9. So b is equal to 9. Now we have the slope and the value of b. Now we can replace the value of the slope and b in this slope-intercept form. So p is equal to the slope 55 times c plus 9. And here we can see that all the equations have the constant to the right side of the equation. So let's do that. Let's move this 9. 55c, p will come to this side of the equation with a change sign, so minus p will be equal to, and this 9 will go to the other side with a negative sign, minus 9. This is the final equation, and as we can see, the right answer is A.